Hi, and welcome to our visit to the National Trust Mottisfont House and Gardens in Hampshire. Mottisfont House is located near the village of Romsey, but the three closest cities are Salisbury, Winchester and Southampton. The only way to arrive is by car, and I'll drop all the details in the description. We will visit the Stableyard with its cafe, the walled garden and the house. There's a little surprise after we visited the house, so make sure to check that out at the end. So without further ado, let's get exploring. After leaving the ticket office, we crossed the River Test and a stream fed by the font on the way to the house. Confession time. We missed the actual font, the source of the water. One for next time. And there will be a next time, as we'll discover shortly. We're going to bypass the house for now as we make our way to the Stableyard Cafe for a coffee and a touch of brunch. There is another cafe in the main house. I'll add a link to the National Trust site, plus a link to the map too, so you can get an idea of the layout and the facilities available. Don't forget you can always bring a picnic, as there are areas available. We chose to visit Mottisfont as we were returning home from our Wells and Salisbury road trip. Coincidentally, I'd seen a post on Instagram about their rose displays, so I added it to our itinerary, and here we are. The thing about gardens, and we all know this, they're very seasonal, and I think we'd miss the best of the roses. However, the gardens didn't disappoint. Now I'm going to do something unusual and stop talking for a while to let you enjoy the gardens. Sorry to disturb the peace, but this section of Mottisfont's walled garden blew us away, but we love lavender. And here we have it in abundance. If only you could smell it. It's glorious. As we head into the kitchen garden, where I'll pick up the story of Mottisfont House and Gardens, I just need to add the usual. If you're enjoying this video, then please give us a like, it really helps. And if you like our style of video, why not subscribe and hit that notification bell. At the end of this video will be the playlist with other National Trust properties we have visited, and we plan to visit many more over the coming months and years. So back to the kitchen garden, which was restored in 2018, and this is a nod to the Mottisfont's medieval past. Mottisfont was founded as an Augustinian priory in 1201 and flourished, but it was given to a favourite of Henry VIII in the dissolution of the monasteries. Here the priory shifted to become a country estate. Initially the church at its heart remained, being converted into a country home with extensions added. However, in the 18th century the old monastic cloisters and Tudor courtyard were demolished and the house rebuilt, creating the facade we see today. It also gained an abbey to its name, possibly to make it sound grander. Now, I know I've been talking about the house whilst walking around the kitchen garden, but I wanted you to see it. So one last look before we head to the house. And we'll arrive and enter via the side entrance. And now I'll introduce you to the last owners, Maud and Gilbert Russell, who made Mottisfont their country home in 1934. Gilbert was an army officer and banker who passed away in 1942 at the age of 66, having only enjoyed the house for 8 years. On Gilbert's passing, Maud arranged for the estate to be preserved by the National Trust, but continued to live here until 1972. When the Gilberts arrived at Mottisfont, it was in a state of disrepair, so what you see is Maud's taste, and boy she had taste. She was a patron of the arts and close friends with Ian Fleming, of James Bond fame. However, she was the daughter of German immigrants, suffering from anti-German sentiment in the First World War and assisting family members escape Nazi Germany in the Second. She sounds like a fascinating character, living a full life, passing away at the age of 90 in 1982. The house is full of beautiful detail, with a wonderful collection of furniture and art. And I think the National Trust have done a superb job of saving the best at last. The Whistler Room. Decorated by the renowned artist Rex Whistler, it's amazing. It's so sad to think that Rex's life was cut short by World War II, dying in the Battle for Normandy on the 18th of July 1944 in Caen. This drawing room where the Gilberts would have entertained would have been a talking point in its own right. All the textures are hand painted, it really has to be seen to be believed. I'm going to leave you to enjoy this for a second. We're now going to step outside, but the story's not over yet. You remember that this used to be a medieval priory. Well, look at this. I believe this dates from Mottisfont's earliest days, but obviously there's been some restoration over the years. You really do feel like you've stepped back in time. As we step outside, you see further reminders of the estate's previous life. Our time here is coming to an end, but I think we'll be back. There's a few things we missed, and that beautiful summer weather could have been a little kinder, but that doesn't matter. Hampshire's not that far away. So I guess all that leaves me to say is thanks so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay well, and happy travels.